Good evening. Thank you for stepping into the Foul Playland. As always, I'm your Foul Player. Wanted to give my Giants draft grade for the 2020 draft. Even though the Giants still have 2 picks left, but I want to go to sleep. Well, I guess I'll save my grade for the end. But as many of you may know, the Giants started off selecting Andrew Thomas, the best lineman in this draft, at least as far as tackles go. I think he's the best lineman in the draft, whether it's tackles or guards. They also followed up with the best safety in this draft, Xavier McKinney, followed by Matt Pert, the offensive tackle out of UConn. Then they selected UCLA's Darnay Holmes, the cornerback. They also got Shane Lemieux, one of the best guards in this draft, followed by Penn State's Cam Brown. And they also got Carter Coughlin, a good edge rusher / linebacker in this draft. They just drafted a cornerback a couple picks ago. I think he's from Virginia. Off the top of my head, I can't recall. But yeah, I want to get right now. I think yeah, it's Chris Williamson, the Minnesota cornerback. Overall, I think I would give this draft probably a C-. I like the picks of Andrew Thomas, as any of you may know. Like, given the circumstances that the Giants were in, I thought that was the best pick they could have made at number 4, unless they would have traded down. Do I think they could have traded down? Yeah. But Andrew Thomas is, bar none, the best lineman in the draft and the best tackle, and the Giants need a tackle. Hopefully to supplant that bum, Nate Solder, and move him to the right side. Nate Solder, Andrew Thomas has the best chance of making Nate Solder move to the right tackle position coming out of camp. All the other guys, with the exception of Mekhi Becton, weren't playing left tackle this past year. So I think that's a good thing, and hopefully that comes to fruition. I can't stand Nate Solder. Didn't like him from the second we signed him. Xavier McKinney, I like Xavier McKinney a lot. I think he's not the best playing safety, but he has the best size and playing ability. So with the physical attributes and with his playing ability, that makes him the best playing safety. Matt Pert wasn't nuts about that pick, but it's damn near the last pick in the 3rd round. And Matt Pert's okay at that tackle position. And he's out of the Bronx, so I always like the local kids for the Giants. Darnay Holmes, I think Darnay Holmes is a bum. I don't like him one iota. There was tons of better cornerbacks that we could have taken. I think Amik Robinson was still on the board at that point. The games that I have watched of Darnay Holmes, he's been getting burnt almost every game. I think the only good thing about him is his ability to shift around and move his feet. But with all that shifting around and moving his feet ability, every time I've seen him play against a good receiver, he's gotten trashed. So Darnay Holmes gets like a D- grade for me. Shane Lemieux, I think, is like an A selection on its own. Cam Brown, I thought Cam Brown was personally going to go undrafted, like I said in my last video, or in my Cam Brown video. But in spite of me thinking that he was going to go undrafted, I still think that he was a good linebacker. I think he was one of the better linebackers in this draft. I think he's a do-it-all guy. He has a little bit of pass rushing ability. Somewhat good on coverage, but he's really good in the run. So, well, I'll couple that with the Carter Coughlin pick, the linebacker out of Minnesota. He's more of a pass rushing linebacker, but I'm not gonna say he plays similar to Cam Brown, but they kind of like both fill the need as far as like blocking the run. And with us signing these linebackers that we got this year, like Martinez from Green Bay, I didn't think that the need was so imminent to draft 2 linebackers back to back when we could have drafted a big receiver. I think we could have drafted Kenny Willekes, who ended up going like in the 7th round, or late 6th round. But there were better players all around, and I do think Carter Coughlin is really good. Like, but he has an injury history, so that kind of scares me. But overall, like I don't think Darnay Holmes is gonna start, bro. Like, I think we have a nickel corner as we speak right now who was supposed to be starting for us, and he may be a slot corner at best, maybe a nickel corner at worst. But yeah, I think overall I'm gonna give the Giants a C- for this draft. A little bit disappointed that we didn't go into the receiving market at all at the time of this video, which right now is at the 251st pick. But yeah, and a lot of people, I think, especially when I was dissing Darnay Holmes, were saying that I looked like a hobo and that I didn't needed to take a shower, which I couldn't agree more. I do look like a hobo in the making of this video, but I did take a shower this morning. But if you guys liked a lot of the videos you heard today, I'm making New York sports videos. I love every New York sports team, especially the Giants and Jets and the Mets. Every team with the exception of the New York Yankees. But yeah, I make boxing videos as well. If you could, check me out. But as always, thank you for stepping into the File Playland. With that, I'm out. Peace.